welcome back to yet another Jurassic World Dominion review. We're taking a look at the new Velociraptors Blue and Beta Funko Pop from the new Jurassic World Dominion collection. It is number 1212 in the series, and it looks really cool. You can see some art here with like some dirt and some grass, and some mountains and trees and power lines right there. You can see the figures in the window. You can see a render of the figures right there. On this side of the box, you can see a kind of foggy, dark forest with another render of the figures. And then that really cool, like, metallic design at the bottom. Some more Godzilla vs. Kong-esque packaging art with the blue fading into a fiery orange. And you can see the figures that are all available in the collection, not including Alan, who is a Walmart exclusive. But if you guys do want to see the figures, pause the video, because I've already taken a look at the figures and I don't really feel like going through the collection every single time I make a Jurassic World Dominion Funko Pop review, but there it is. Pause it if you want to look at it. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the box on these two. So I'm going to get these girls opened up. Don't go away, there's more review to be had. Alright, so here are Blue and Beta, and they look super duper cool. Some of my favorite figures in the new Dominion Funko Pop arrangement, because they're just so cool. Like, look at these two. You're basically paying full price for one Funko Pop, when in actuality you get two figures. And I was hoping that this was going to be a regular release, and I'm so glad it was. Just because of how cool this figure is. You get Velociraptor Blue, who is kind of motherly, like curled around Beta here, and then Beta just looking up at her mom. It's just so cool. I love this figure. All the details on this figure too are just great. They've even dry brushed some light gray, paint into the main gray paint that the figure was cast in, to really give that more realistic tone, so you can bring out all the different scales and scoots that are on the figure. You got some scoots running down the back of Blue and also Beta, but just really cool stuff. Like, this has got to be one of the best figures, and I'm so happy that they didn't just make this figure exclusive to like the Funko store or to some store that isn't in Canada that I can't get to. Because this is just such an awesome figure. It's so unique of an idea to include two figures in like one, price point for one figure. And I'm sure that they've done this before with multiple characters from different franchises. I think they did it with Stranger Things, where they had Dustin with like a small figurine of Dart, and they had I think one of the Dragon Prince characters from the Netflix cartoon had like a smaller pet that came with it, and I think Symmetra came with like a turret from Overwatch. So yeah, they've done it with other characters, but there's more like a separate figurine. These guys literally come together. They're literally permanently affixed to the stand that is built into obviously them. But you can see Blue's got her signature blue and white stripe, and so does Beta. It's just so cool. The unfortunate thing about Blue in the movie is that Blue was kind of sidelined for her daughter. Her daughter, Beta, had more of a role to play in the movie than Blue did. Blue appears at the beginning of the movie when they're getting that character development, and then she appears at the end of the movie. Also, the one thing I thought was really cute is that Maisie and Beta seem to have a connection to one another. And even Maisie names Beta her name, like she calls her Beta, which I think is super cute. But yeah, definitely a really nice figure. Moving it to this side, because I haven't turned it to this side yet. You can see that. You can see her blue stripe looks awesome. It's just such a cool figure. I can't stop talking enough about this thing. It's just so awesome. I just love the pose. Blue is kind of motherly curled up next to her daughter, and her daughter's just kind of looking up at her with curiousness in her eyes, her soulless black eyes. But it's just such a cool figure. I love it. I think it's cool, and I'm so happy that it's not exclusive to some place I can't go. This is a regular figure, so you can actually get this at a store. wherever Funko Pops are sold. So Toys R Us, Toy Traders, EB Games, or Walmart will be able to have these guys for you to pick up. Just really cool stuff. And yeah, I still stand by my original feat of saying that this has got to be one of my favorite figures in the set, just because it's just so unique of an idea to have basically two characters together. Anyway, I had to do this for comparison. Here is Blue and Beta next to Owen Grady, Chris Pratt's character. You can see how they look next to one another. Because Blue is crouched down, she is actually a lot shorter than Owen is. But making no mistake, if Blue were standing up properly, she'd probably be a slightly bigger. But she's not. She's kind of hunched down in a protective motherly stance with her baby. But yeah, really cool. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed my look at this new figure. I highly recommend getting it if you're a really big fan of like the two Velociraptors in the movie. If you think Beta is cute and everything, because definitely this is a awesome figure. Also, if you for some reason don't want to get this figure with the baby Velociraptor Beta and you just want Blue, the Funko website does have an exclusive version of Blue just by herself roaring menacingly. So there's that too. But why wouldn't you get this figure? It's just so cool. Anyway, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed my review of the Velociraptors Blue and Beta. And with that being said, do take care and have a great night. I'll see you guys in the next video.